Okay, Shalom Akim. First and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory unto the true and living power, which is Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rechah Kadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahushai is the true name of His only begotten Son. And I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, who have taught us this truth through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. And honors and salutations to the elect Akim, doing these works in sincerity and the truth. And, hey man, Saudi Arabia sipping on E's wine. All right. And so check this out.
Great fight, 100%, because will be in the ring.
And it was WWE's second edition of the Crown Jewel and fourth event in Saudi Arabia as part of a 10-year partnership the company has in support of Saudi Vision 2030. But this spectacle was unlike any other ever seen in the country. For the first time in history, fans were treated to a women's wrestling match in the capital city of Riyadh. Queen of Hearts Natalya took on Southern Sassy Belle Lacey Evans in the ring, and due to strict rules on women's attire in the Middle Eastern nation, both women had to switch up their usual wrestling outfits and wear bodysuits that covered their arms and legs for the match. The attempt to boost entertainment and allow citizens to have more fun is seen by many as a remedy for the economic hardships and high youth unemployment in the country. In the end, it was Natalya who won the match, but afterwards, both competitors shared a tearful embrace, much to the delight of the crowd who gave them a standing ovation. Wow, that is a moment in history right there.
Really?
All right. So, here is Saudi Arabia allowing these American women to come and do this bullshit wrestling within their country, man. And as the Edomite newscaster said, they have strict clothing out there. They have strict rules and regulations on women, period, man. Okay, but now here it is. They're allowing these women to come and pave a way, all right, for their women to change, man. This is slowly but surely opening up change, all right, within Saudi Arabia. Women ain't supposed to be on like no goddamn wrestlers and fighting each other and crap like that, man. Women are more feminine and womanly, in these Arabic countries, or supposed to be. All right, but here it is, slowly but surely, they're cracking open a bottle of wine, man. To pave the way for their country, man. And check this out as well. This happened a while back. I'll never forget it. Says women in Saudi Arabia now allowed to drive, after whatever, man. Women can now drive in Saudi Arabia. Women drivers in Saudi Arabia. Female Uber driver in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabian women can now drive. All right, so this actually might be an interesting video.
When I'm trying to explain something to somebody and I just don't have all the words that I need, it's at the tip of your tongue, it's just out of reach. When I first...
Finally,
all right, so they're beginning to sip on Esau's wine. All right, so I'm gonna get some scriptures and get into that video, because they're gonna be changing all of that stuff, man. Right? Salakia. Let me just search it. Salakia, bear with me. Okay, Salakia, man. I want to get this one. Revelations chapter 17, verse 1 says, "And there came one of the seven angels which had the seven vials, and talked with me, saying unto me, Come hither. I will show unto thee the judgment of the great whore that sitteth upon many waters, with whom the kings of the earth have committed fornication, and the inhabitants of the earth have been made drunk with the wine of her fornication." See? All right, they have committed fornication even with their false gods and their way of life. They switched over And they became drunk through Esau's philosophy, man. All right, and his way of life. I mean, you got these heathen out here that actually go out here and trick or treat. You know, they're dressing their kids up in costumes just like Esau is. You know, and like Apostle Tahar said, the main thing is that democracy. You know, number two probably Christianity, and the holidays and so forth like that. Okay, so Saudi Arabia is now beginning to sip on, well, they have been sipping on Esau's wine, right?
Women in Saudi Arabia, one of the world's most restrictive countries for women's rights, have some things to celebrate. They can now go to the cinema, watch football in stadiums, drive. These reforms are part of Crown Prince Mohammed bin Salman's program to modernize Saudi society. But Saudi was not and is not an easy place to be a woman. When I was a kid, I lived in the capital, Riyadh, and my mum needed a letter of permission from my dad to go anywhere without him. So here are 5 things that Saudi women still can't do.
See? And she's making this video as if, a cry for help, And man, the scriptures say he neither keepeth at home. Yo, man, Esau, you've been exposed, man. Right? We know what's going on, man. He neither keepeth at home. What is he doing outside of his home? Yes, he's still in the resources, but he's also trying to change the way that people are living. Like in India, there's a LGBT in India, and literally a week after they declared the safety of the LGBT community, they were doing joint drills with America, man. See? So there's things going on, man, behind the scenes, right? Between America and Saudi Arabia. Which are allies, man. Well, if you want us to keep buying your oil, whatever, you got to do this and that, man.
You can use a car, you just can't buy it, as without the permission from your male guardian, you can't open your own bank account. This is because of Saudi Arabia's guardianship system. In a nutshell, this means every woman has a male guardian who makes crucial decisions for her. As you can imagine, human rights campaigners are really, really against this.
Human rights campaigners. Yeah, who's that? Esau. Human rights campaigners, man. Where's the mind your own fucking business campaigners, man?
Another example of guardianship is you can drive to the airport, but good luck getting on a plane without your male guardian's permission. So you want to get married? Well, you need the okay from your male guardian. And that could be your 5-year-old little brother. And what if it ends badly? You'll need permission to divorce from your husband.
So what? No.
Your McDonald's, your Starbucks, families and single males have to sit in different areas. And all women have to sit in the family area. If not, you could be arrested. In public, you don't need to cover your face, but you do need to be dressed from head to toe. So if you fancy a trip to the beach, there's no chance of wearing a bikini in a country that averages 45 degrees.
So what, man? So fucking what? All right, Apostle Gabar threw the video up, man. Man, beautiful education. So I didn't even have a clue about. What did he say to search up, man? He said search up women on the beach in like the 1920s. Man, he wasn't wearing no bikinis, man. You know what I'm saying? Showing off all their goods. Dude, they was covered, man. They were actually covered. So I advise you look that up. Women on the beach in the 1920s. They was covered up just like that. So what? Man, it's going to be a beautiful day when Yahweh Shema Shai comes in.
In practice, some women in Saudi Arabia may do these things. And if you're foreign or rich, it definitely is easier to bend or break these rules. On the flip side, if the government wants to, it can apply these laws much more strictly and harshly. So being able to drive is great, but Saudi is still very much a man's world.
Alright, so, hey man, right? They're sipping on Esau's wine, man. Okay? So, with that's pretty much it. Really just to bring out that wrestling shit, and to prove, man, that Esau is that wicked that doesn't stay at home, man. All right, shalom.